The fee is paid at the beginning. Everyone pays up front because when they do, I am basically spending their money from the outset. The minute I submit an application, there's an application fee to pay, there's an advert fee to pay, etc. So, and you're buying my time to get this done. So all fees are paid at the beginning of the process. Anyone that just gives you a generic quote is not doing the client a service. You could end up charging them too much because what they want is fairly simple and you've quoted them for what you would do for a sort of a city centre pub. Or you could end up quoting them too little because it's a very involved application and you end up not giving them the service that they deserve because, heck, they haven't paid me enough money and so forth. So every application is totally different and it's important to talk to the client. The initial fee that I agree with clients, once we understand what they actually want and need, covers the application to all the authorities as required. The application fee I pay on the client's behalf, but it's shown the invoice as a separate cost. It will cover the newspaper advert inserted in the local press, although you will be responsible for that, the fee for the advert once the invoice comes to be published and it's sent to me. And the entire 28-day consultation process is covered, no matter what it takes. It could be site visits, it could be Zoom calls, it could be phone calls, whatever it may be. There is no additional charges, so there's no disbursements charged on top of that. So whatever you've agreed with me, that will take you through the 28-day process. If the license is deemed granted after that, that's it, it's finished, and congratulations, and away you go. If, however, there is objections and we end up in a hearing, there would be additional charges for a hearing. I can't begin to tell you what they would be, simply because they vary so widely. One residential objection will take you to a hearing. 4 or 5 responsible authorities and a number of residents will take you to a hearing. They're 2 totally different hearings that will last totally different lengths of time and have different levels of complexity in them. We can also agree, if you like, an insurance against the hearing. So for the application fee plus a smaller additional fee would cover you for a hearing if it went to, if that's how it ended. What you need to understand is if it doesn't go to hearing, that additional fee is not refundable. But it means it's a cheaper way. If your application was go to hearing, it's a far cheaper way of completing the process. A lot of my clients want to know what it's going to cost them from the outset. Once we've agreed a fee, they want to know the cost, they want to budget. This is a way of giving them that security and so they know exactly it's going to cost me X and no more.